Divine peace and blessings, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. My name is Collease88. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, so I'm getting your I'm getting your advice cards laid out for the month of March. Abundance is your right. Let's get one more advice card for Scorpio for the month of March. Death is an illusion. Let's get 3 more advice cards for Scorpio. And do 3 shuffles, lay 3 cards face down. My nail got caught. Okay. Let's get one more shuffle. 3 advice cards for Scorpio month of March. Shadow energy standards. I will not downplay my needs for anyone. Keeping to what you know and what you love. And if they come into your life, it's like you better come with it. Okay, so let's get a shadow card for Scorpios as a collective in the month of March 2021. The number 52. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. In one moment, it looks like Speed Racer, like a fast car and a guy trying to slow it down. Okay, so we're going to get into this card in just a bit. I'll tell you what that means. That was my first impression. Like, whoa, 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 slow down, moving too fast. Pump your brakes, pump your brakes. Okay, so let's get your tarot cards out here. All right, so I'm going to do 3 shuffles, Scorpio collective here. I'm going to let them come out first. These 2 came out first. This is going to be your current self. This is going to be, did I flip that? Let me see something here. Nope. Okay. This is going to be the theme of the month. The Full card in the reverse. The key goal is the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. The obstacles to overcome is the 7 of Pentacles. The major accomplishment for the month of March, Scorpios, is the 7 of Swords. Okay. What to avoid is the 2 of Cups. Okay. What to embrace is the Page of Swords. Where to find support is the King of Wands. And advice and encouragement, 8 of Cups. Shadow energy for this particular deck. You have a decision to make with regards to your goals, your dreams, your ambitions, or a partnership with someone. You're taking your time, you're studying their moves, their attitudes, or the position being offered. You're looking to head on a journey that you are quite unsure of the outcome. Okay, so that is the energy for that deck. Let me sit that here. I'm going to leave that there. Let's go ahead and get your manifestation cards. What are you manifesting in the month of March? Scorpio is a collective. What are they manifesting for the month of March 2021? This one just shoved out. Opportunities. Manifesting opportunities. Okay. What else are Scorpios manifesting for the month of March? Okay. Nature. Okay. Are there any other manifestations Scorpios have for the month of March? Yes, something just flipped. Okay. Positive work outcomes. So for some of you, this, for a large majority of you, this will be more of a limelight for your work opportunities and income and positive outcomes, and not so much as your love life. Like, I feel that Scorpios, with what I'm seeing here, that you are more focused on your dividends and not so much on love at this particular time with any particular person, okay? Or someone you may even have in mind that could be pressing up against you. Let's see if there are any other messages here from this, okay? On target, on target. Follow your ideal life path. You are on target. Any other messages for Scorpios in the month of March? Any other messages for Scorpios in the month of March? Okay, so we have safe and happy travel, protection from harm when journeying. Okay, so if you were wondering if you were protected, if you had experienced some setbacks with your car or accidents or whatever have you, or things seem wild and crazy in your neighborhood or in these days and times while you're traveling, if you're a transporter of some kind or work in transportation, you are safe, okay? All right, so let's take a look at what we have down here. Give me a moment. Okay. This card here is screaming for my attention, and I feel that it's waving at you, like trying to get your attention, like hello, hello, hello. And this is a card that represents overlay. Okay, you have the number 5 and the number 2. Add them together, you get the number 7. So that is a number of uncertainty. Okay, uncertainty about what is real and what isn't. If you are looking for truth in a situation, if you are looking for facts, if you are looking to get out of a situation, you can't look at the surface. You have to look underneath the hood. If this was a car and you were the mechanic and you wanted to know why the car wouldn't start, you would have to go underneath the hood in order to find the answer. So this is asking you to pretty much look closer, look deeper, look at what is actually taking place. Look at the reality and not at what you want to believe is actually happening. Okay? This death is an illusion card. I'm not surprised that it came out with Scorpio, because Scorpio does represent transformation and death and, beginnings and endings, okay? That's death, okay? Rebirths and all of that good stuff, all right? And the magic of life. Let's not forget that either. And magic plays a huge part in illusions, okay? The magic of the world, of the multitude of possibilities and things of that nature. And when what we dreamed up to be a reality, or we imagine being or having, comes to an end, the illusion has crashed. And so you may be feeling like something has come to an end, it is over, done with, and you could be devastated. But it's all an illusion. What has left you was not meant for you to have for the long run. It was temporary, and you need to see it as such. And you need to move on with trust and with faith and the divine, that all things will be well. There is a light at the end of the tunnel with all of this, because abundance is your right. And sometimes we have to strive and struggle and push and fight against resistance so much that when we get comfortable and it's taken from us, we are devastated. But abundance is your right, and abundance is bountiful. It is enough abundance in the universe to give to everyone. Okay? You just have to know where you are going and why you're going there. Okay? Because your life purpose plays a huge part in your rights to abundance. It plays a huge part in your rights to abundance. Express your feelings. Okay? People may be telling you that you don't have the right to talk about what you want to talk about, with whom you want to talk about it with. But you have every right to speak your piece. Express yourself. Okay, there are some parts of yourself that you want to kind of like tuck away for a general audience or a group of people or family or friends, for another category of family, friends, colleagues, co-workers, because everything ain't for everybody. I get that. But you got to know who to talk to. And who you can talk to is who you express your feelings to. I'll leave that at that. So let's pull these up a little more so you can keep those reminders. There is Spirit said there is an audience for everyone, and you should not be quieted for someone else's comfortability. You should not be stifling or muffling yourself to keep someone else comfortable. There are limitations, don't get me wrong, because some things being said comes with repercussions. All things being said comes with repercussions. Okay? All things being said comes with repercussions. It don't matter if you talk good stuff, nice stuff all day, every day. Someone, somewhere will find a reason to find you wrong, fake, gullible, dumb, another word for nice. So why dim your light? Why dim your light? If this is what you want to do, express how you feel to either someone or a group of people, an audience, why should you be quiet to appeal to those who tell you you have no right? That is how I feel you feel. That you don't want to be shut up, quieted, censored. That you don't want to be told no. That you want to continue to believe what it is you want to believe without seeing the truth in the matter. Look at the truth in the matter. Look at the truth in the matter. All right, so to get into your reading, your current self is the Eight of Wands, Scorpio. And Scorpio, this is saying that your current self, you're waiting for some kind of outcome. That, outcome is coming fast and things are set in motion. And, it's kind of like a conclusion to something. But this Fool card in the reverse, I don't know. This is kind of iffy energy here. This Fool card in the reverse is like red alert. You know that flag guy back there trying to like get the car to stop. It's like, that's what it looks like to me. Pole position where they're racing on a racetrack and he's trying to get them to slow down or let them know they're at the finish line. They got to start pumping on the brakes, or, they could hit a corner a little too hard and bang out, right? So you got this Fool card here in the reverse, and this is risky. This is plowing headfirst into a situation. This is the theme of the month for Scorpio. Heading into a situation head first. This is reckless behavior that can lead to some kind of unhappiness for you in the future, in the long haul. Okay? And you don't want to do that. You want to think about what it is. And I'm going to clarify this card. What is a Scorpio wants to get themselves into before they mess all up in this month? Let's try and help them avoid that critical situation. What is it? Clarify the Fool in the reverse. Overindulgence. Overindulgence. It could be overindulging in too much conversation, too much attention to something, too much of drinking, too much of something. It's just like excess energy. Um, hmm, be careful, be careful. Princess of Swords, excess talking, talking too much. Talking too much possibly about a couple, possibly talking too much about your plans, talking too much about what it is you want to manifest, talking too much about your next moves. I sit that there, right there, right there, right there. You want to sit that right there. Mm, mm. So let's take a look at this Eight of Pentacles energy and the reverse. And this is your goal. Your goal is in the reverse. And I feel that you are, you know, driving yourself too hard and you are being, not paying attention to everything else going on around you. You have the tunnel vision setting in. You could be in the midst of some heavy studies. You could be overworking, overdoing it. This is exhaust energy. These two eights is really that go-getter energy of abundance, because abundance is your right and you want to work hard for it. With the double eight, the eight being amplified, you are certain that this is the right thing to do. But there is a warning also with the Eight of Wands in the upright, and that is burnout. And then with the Eight of Pentacles right above it, that is definitely, shining the light on a possible burnout. Okay. Doing too much kind of energy. And the obstacle here is that you're not seeing your results. You're not seeing what you're putting in bring fruit, bear fruit. Hmm. So your major accomplishment is that you were able to get away without injury. You were able to, if you were facing, I feel like I want to clarify this and see what it was you feel as though you got away with in the month of March or prior, or a situation to be exact. What is it this Seven of Swords is here for? What is it the Seven of Swords is here for? The Ace of Swords. Mm. You feel like you got away with something and it was a success. You feel that you got away in a nick of time, or leaving a situation will bring you success. Let's get one more card. Let's get one more card. Another sword. This is all sword mental energy. Another sword. Swords on the bottom. Seven of Swords. Gotta be newsy. Eight of Wands again. Eight of Wands. Seven of Swords. Okay. Scorpio, this is interesting. I think what I want to do is I want to take out this bottom energy as well. Okay. And I want to pretty much tell you what I feel Spirit is telling me here with regards to your accomplishments. Okay. That you have to be mindful of and know that it was yours for the taking, right? I feel that it has a lot to do with your intellectual property, with the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. That is your accomplishment. Your major accomplishment is your intelligence, your wit. And I feel that you're comfortable with sharing your ideas and people take them. So you are able, for the most part, to leave with most of your intellectual property. You may have left some behind with the two swords on the ground right there, but you left kind of in a hurry and not too happy either. This could be a job situation. I feel that it is career based and that it is a battle of the minds. Like there was some theft of your intellectual property, or there was some misunderstanding of your intentions, and that people sought to take from your character, your goodwill, your nature, your positivity, your nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. So there's some healing that needs to take place, but nature is definitely on the board, and it kind of like confirms what it is I'm saying here. It feels like someone has either tried to steal from your character, assassinate your character, steal your intellectual property, take away from your good intentions, and paint a picture of you of being something that you were not. And I feel like there will be some discussions coming really soon about all of this. Okay. I feel like there will be some discussions. I feel like someone may have taken a job from you, a position from you, a contract from you. And I feel that they did it in such a way that was unfair, dirty, grimy, slimy. But this is telling me that an outcome is on its way. That things are moving pretty daggone fast with regards to what took place here. Someone sees what it is they did. Okay. If some of you have court cases coming up, because the King of Swords sometimes represents lawyers, judges, lawyers, judges, a person that has to make a decision, a mediator. They look at the facts. They get to the heart of the matter. So you could be expecting an outcome, and I don't think that that outcome is going to take too long. It can be within a matter of weeks that you receive some kind of notice, an official notice from a lawyer, a judge, something. But Spirit said right to sue letter. Someone got a right to sue letter. So you could be going within like the right avenues to address this unfair business situation, unfair work situation. Okay, so let's move on to what to avoid. What to avoid is, possibly someone who says they want to help you. They might not be trusted. Okay, someone who you could be communicating with, um, and telling them little bits and pieces about or information about your current situation. They could be going back and telling them. You got to start looking at this as it's me against them. If this is a work situation and you're suing your employer or whatever have you for like a wrongful termination or something like that, you don't want to keep talking to the people that work there and you're not there, because they're not going to do anything but run their mouth and pretty much tell everybody what's going on. Speak to the right people. Express your feelings to the right people. Don't express your feelings to everyone that isn't involved, because then when you sit down with a lawyer or a judge, you'll forget that you even mentioned or had that feeling or emotion. You've got to contain that energy and those emotions and those events and not spread them around until you speak with the right people that take notes and fight for you. So what to embrace or who to embrace could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but this is a person who is determined. This is a person who, you know, overanalyzes everything, goes word for word. Okay, this is a person that is highly intellectual. This is a person that when they think they become a weapon when they think. Okay, you want to sit with a lawyer. You want to sit down with someone that is sharp-minded, that can fight for you. Where to find support is with this King of Wands. This King of Wands is not a person that plays around. This is a serious-minded person, a self-made individual, a person that has most likely, if he is a judge or whatever have you, he's been to school, worked on the streets, possibly a police officer or whatever have you, and worked his way to where he is. And when he sits with a wand. And that wand is passion. It is fiery, it is energetic, and it is no nonsense whatsoever. The advice here is the Eight of Cups. And what this is saying is that it's time for you to walk away from what you think is good for you right now. What you know could be hurting you and could hurt your case or whatever have you. Let's get into, let's get into some other advice cards. You got to keep moving. You can't, you can't allow, this is what this card is saying. You can't allow yourself to be distracted. You have to move forward. You have to leave some things behind, some people behind, but you have to move forward. Okay? Unwavering faith. The universe is taking care of the details. So it's the advice is have faith and trust that you are on the right path and that things will be worked out. Do not allow your faith to be swayed. Okay? Closed. I trust that certain doors are closed for a reason. I do not continue to bang on them. So this is the advice of not wanting to go back to a situation that did not make you happy, not wanting to communicate with people that you know may not have your back now because they are still there. You know, take whatever resonates with you. Heart opening. I forgive you. Forgive. Forgive in this situation. Forgiveness is needed. Okay. All right. So Scorpio, that was your reading. I think I'm going to leave it there. And feel free to comment below. I would love to hear about what's going on here. It's really interesting kind of reading for me. And share whatever you think you may have gotten out of this reading. I would appreciate it. Divine peace and blessings.